So this is how this whole thing went down. I came home from traveling, Tokyo, Paris, Amsterdam, Bangkok, came back, note on my desk, a guy has 600 records. I can go over there, give him a call, and have a look. Now I'm pretty excited about it. I called him about a day or two later. He said he wanted to meet in his storage room. He wanted to get out of the storage room. These were his records. He was about in his early 60s, about 62 years old. So I'm really anticipating, good 80s records possibly. I had no idea. I went over there. So take the trip with me and have a look. So back from vacation, our trip around the world, going to record stores, Paris, Amsterdam, Bangkok, and Tokyo. I'm going to go look at 500 to 600 records, and we'll see what's up with it. I'm really curious what this fella's got. All right. Okay, I'm almost there, and it's in a storage unit, and he wants to sell his records. Very, very curious. Yeah, the singer in my old band wants to move there.
Great music. There is such great music there. Could go out on a Tuesday for $6, go to Exit In and see 3, 4, 5 performers.
Right.
And some were good garage bands. Some needed some work, but that you could tell they were trying. And some were like hair in the back of your neck stands up. Like, wow.
Who are some of the bands from Nashville?
From Nashville, or
yeah.
did it just go through Nashville?
From Nashville.
Can you think mostly country. Mostly country, but it's hard to tell because they're probably from somewhere else where they moved to Nashville when they were young, so they could, become a musician. So they'll say they're from Nashville. I mean, I think even let's see, Taylor Swift is not from Nashville, but she's from around there. But she says she's from Nashville.
Huh. Smithereens.
That was a fun time to buy records.
What, the 80s?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they put effort into the album art, the liner notes.
Mm-hmm.
So it was always most fun to buy the first issue because they had all the stuff in there, and then later issues they would save money and they wouldn't put the liner notes in or turn a double album into a single album. No centerfold.
Depeche Mode.
Bob Welch.
Yeah, and then before that, Peter Green.
Peter Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, movie soundtracks.
Oh, nice. I saw Sting open up for the Dead in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that in the 90s?
No.
Early 90s? We have two talking heads.
Yeah, I don't know.
Little creatures.
Yeah.
There's Amy Mann, Till Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a cool single.
Yeah,
That's a single.
Yeah.
Nice. It's funny in the vinyl community, like half of everybody is not big on U2 and the other half, of course, enjoy U2.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're so split.
Well, I really like them. I just haven't listened to them in a really long time.
Right.
I'm just kind of over it.
Yeah.
It's still like their music. Like when I hear it on the radio, it's like, yeah, I don't turn it off.
Oh, there's Five Star. Fleetwood Mac. Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
The single.
Whoa. Echo and the Bunnymen. I just picked up one from Japan. And that's the debut right there.
Yes, but I
That's
think it's a reissue.
That's the first.
Yeah, there you go. There's the Japanese.
Oh, Tiger.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Picture disc.
Doobies, San Jose, California. Some more Duran Duran. Bowie. So yes, I was pretty nervous digging through those records because I cherry-picked the Smiths and New Order records, as you saw in the beginning of the video. And his name's Steve, a great guy, and he allowed me to cherry-pick the records. He charged me $15 a piece. Now, there's some singles in here, but these records are mint condition. There's only a couple that are near mint. And what I did, I said, listen, I didn't want to buy the whole collection. That's really the big issue. But I told him I know somebody who would do it, and that was my friend Graham. And I called up Graham. I had a couple of ideas who to call, but I called Graham. And he arranged to come over, and Graham did buy all of the records. I left a lot of stuff there, and Graham gifted me a beautiful record. I'll show you at the end of the video. Very pleased with it for turning him on to this big haul of about 500, 600, 700 records. So here I'll do a proper flip video of the first half of this haul, the first 14 records. Enjoy. So thanks for checking all of that out. And thank you, Graham, for this record that I'm going to show right now. And Steve, thank you so much. Your records aren't going anywhere. I have a son. He's going to learn to enjoy the Smiths, New Order, The Cure. I'll school him. And here's the record that Graham gifted me. And this is, on day number 2, I went back looking for this. I mentioned it to Graham. I says, if you see it. And he says, JT, if it's there, it's yours. And he gifted me Singles Going Steady, Buzzcocks. Yeah, and this is such an outstanding record. I love this record. And this is on IRS. This is, of course, this was the US idea for Buzzcocks. And they, in 81, they finally did a UK pressing of this. But this is just so excellent. And this is an early second pressing, I believe. It's either original or early second pressing on IRS. And it just sounds outstanding. Really, really does. It's such an exceptional record. I know it's a comp, but, it's Buzzcocks. Thanks, and I'll see you next week for the next 14 records.